Well, hey there, Cove Church. As you may have heard already, Governor Kate Brown on Friday issued a decree to the state that puts us on a 2-week freeze regarding COVID and the spike that is happening in our state. And that freeze involves a lot of different things, gyms and restaurants, but it also involves churches. Churches going to a maximum capacity of 25 people. Which, as you know, for us means that is really not a way to do church for us. We can't really do that in our setting. And so what that means is that we sadly cannot do our opening service on the 22nd, our Cove Church opening service. We are very excited about doing that, and I know many of you were excited to join us for that, but that is not going to be able to happen at this moment. Now, I would love to tell you when we are going to be able to open. We know this is called a 2-week freeze, but we're also aware that for some counties in Oregon, it's actually a 4-week freeze, and we're not behind those counties in terms of numbers. So we're not exactly sure our opening date, when that will be. We will let you know as soon as it is, and we will go through all the processes to make that possible. So that is what we can't do in this time. But I would want to point you again to what we can do in this time. We can continue to gather in an online community. You've been amazing about doing that. We can continue to grow in relationship with Jesus in that way and dig deeper in that relationship. And we can continue to do the Lights. The Lights is going to be a drive-up event, as I talked about in the message, as will our Christmas Eve services. So these are things that cannot be, at least at this point, shut down through all the mandates that are out there. And so I want you to get excited about the Lights, about our Christmas Eve services, about volunteering for those, about being a part of the harvest offering. Let's be about blessing and loving our community. We're not going to allow any of this to keep us from proclaiming the gospel of Jesus to our town. We're not going to let that happen. And so join us in those things. Allow yourself to get excited about those things because we can do them together, and it's going to take all of us. So thank you for the way you're participating in that. Thank you for the way you continue to give and support. You have been amazing, and we are so excited to be able to see your faces once again. I want to close with this scripture, just a reminder for where we are today. This is out of 2 Corinthians 3, verse 7. It says, "But we have this treasure in jars of clay to show that the surpassing power belongs to God and not to us." This is about his power, not ours. But catch this. "We are afflicted in every way, but not crushed. Perplexed, but not driven to despair. Persecuted, but not forsaken. Struck down, but not destroyed." We will make it through this. And with Jesus, we will make it through this better than we were when we went into it. Continue to hope, continue to trust. We look forward, Cove Church, to being together once again, especially with all the new things that Jesus is doing ahead. Let's turn our eyes to him. We'll talk to you soon.